Collective, how are you? I hope you guys are doing well tonight. Well, it's night here for me, so this is a nighttime reading. Things have been really hectic in my end. I don't know how you guys past week has been, but if it's as hectic as mine, you're like just trying to find a breather when you can get it. But yes, this reading is based on how you heal. Like, what ways does this collective find ways to cope and heal? And this will basically help you find your healing place as well. So you might not even notice this is what you do when you are trying to heal yourself, or when you've been through something and you feel like you need to heal from. So we'll be diving into that and seeing, what you do, what habits you do, or what things you do to help that healing process. So we're going to start with group 1. In group 1, if you picked horse, it's like a running horse, right? Running, like a proud horse. So I basically got you guys, pile 1, you guys heal by sleeping. You guys have 2 different ways, but I'll tell you the first card that it says you have perchance to dream. So through your dreams, you guys are healed. Like, you have spirit guides, probably ancestors as well, who basically help heal you while you're asleep. I think that is like one of the best ways to heal, because it's like all you need to do is sleep and you'll wake up feeling 10 times better than you did before you went to sleep. And that is because your spirit guides help work out a lot of the pains that you're going through while you're sleeping. So that's pretty awesome, because you don't really have to do much. And the second thing I got for you guys is that you guys heal through people who are kind of like you. I got for this pile, your family, you might not really understand you much, but you have like a group of friends that you might can go to. I'm feeling for a lot of you guys that it might be online, that you feel like you belong with a group of collectives or people online who kind of understand you and get you. Because you might seem like your family might not understand you, or the real you anyway, and how you are. So people online who are also going through the same thing with their families probably understand you more. And some of you, another pile of you, might have friends that you can go to that treat you like family, and they also help you heal. They are in your corner. They're very supportive of what you do, and they never judge you or question you. So whenever you go through a traumatic time, you go to these friends and you express yourself, and they really help give you a listening ear. And just even by expressing yourself and feeling accepted, this also helps heal you too. So let's see what we can find for you in this part. So it says hedgehog love, positing, uplifting new friends. So some of you might be walking into as well. There you might meet a group of friends. It hasn't happened yet, but soon you'll find your tribe. I'm seeing for some of you, because it says uplifting new friends. So you guys might walk into a new crowd, maybe join a new circle. Again, it could be online, and these people will accept you and love you for as you are. Okay, so we have this is where I'm going to read. I'm going to like zoom in on what stands out to me. So I have, you're safe with your friends, and together you will laugh, play, and nourish each other with connection and kinship, that sense of being home. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. Like, this group of friends will make you feel like you're home. Again, whether it's online, for a group of people online, because I'm feeling a lot of you guys that could be online, or it could be a group of friends that you can just kind of go over their house, or you can call them and they make you feel like, you're home, like you're totally accepted. And a feeling of belonging that you have not had for some time. So these people also give you a deep sense of belonging. I also get that in your dreams as well, that some friends or your spirit guides might come to you in your dreams, and they also make you feel accepted in your dreams, and that also helps heal you. They do not ask you to be unlike your true self, just to respect their ways while you are among them. You are healing very deeply on levels that you may never be that may never be fully apparent, but the protection you are or will soon be enjoying is allowing you to pull back your defensive armor, be totally vulnerable, and rediscover your dreams and abilities, some of which you have put away. So yes, what I'm seeing is that you guys, if you might already have a group of friends that accept you for totally what you are or who you are, you could just totally be yourself, and that is very healing to you, because I feel like you might be around some people and you might not be able to feel vulnerable around certain people. You might feel like you have to put your defenses up because they might hurt your feelings or just like misunderstood. I'm hearing the word misunderstood, and sometimes people might go out of their way to be misunderstanding to you because they want you to feel alienated, right? So basically you have to put your defenses up around these people. But I'm getting that and this might even be your family for a lot of you, but you guys, some of you guys do have a group of friends, so you can turn to this group of friends. Because, and how do you know that they are true friends? Is they accept you for who you are. You don't have to put your defenses up, and you know you can be who you are without being, pretending or putting any pretenses up, and they love you just the same. Okay, and they help you accept yourself. So being around these people help you accept yourself. So when you have to go around people who don't, you have enough strength and energy in you to not even care what other people think who don't accept you. Long as you accept you, then that's all that matters, right? So let's see what other messages we have. So we have okay, so also we have for like through your dreams that you are healed, or going to sleep helps you heal. So we also have like you guys might express yourself artistically, so you can do like music. Some of you are into music, some of you like movies, or might even be actors. Some of you are artists, meaning like you paint, so all kinds of creative abilities. I don't know, maybe you can find a hobby for those of you that don't know, because I'm seeing some of you don't even know that you might have an artistic ability. Like me, I've always wanted to try the violin. I feel like it would be very healing for me for some reason. So one day I will take that up. I don't know, it might sound awful to my kid and other people, but I do want to try that. So maybe if you guys haven't, this pile might be very creative. I'm getting this is like a very creative, sensitive pile. So some of you guys can try to take up a hobby, whether it is painting or acting or drama classes or writing. We could have some writers here to help express yourself, and that is also healing for you. So we have okay, yes, so we have that some people might not want you to express yourself because they want to keep you tied up. So they know if you always look for validation through them, they can kind of keep you on this like loop or like hangman energy, where you'll always kind of pine for their acceptance, right? Because if people only give you like just a little bit, like breadcrumbs, some people figure that that's how they keep you in their loop, or that's how they keep you in their traps, or that's how they keep you hanging on, because you always want this validation. But once you learn to accept yourself, right, then you won't have to worry who accepts you, long as you do. And you know, I know sometimes it does take time, right? And people do find weaknesses in us, especially when you're vulnerable. But when you learn your own weaknesses, and when you also learn that being vulnerable is not a weakness, but it's actually a strength, that others cannot use it against you, and they can't try to keep you in their little traps or manipulations by seeing that you are sensitive about your vulnerable side, or that you get hurt easily or whatever, and you might need time to heal. By acknowledging this part of yourself, that's walking into your power, and nobody can nobody can use that or use that as an advantage over you, because it's something you've come to accept, right, about yourself. So yeah, look at this. This is beautiful. So this is letting you know, like, your time, who you are is very precious to you, and you have this knowledge. So I feel like you guys are going to walk into your power, and it's just a matter of time. Like this I feel like even now when you sleep or when you dream, you might even be on an expedited process that you might even have missions to do. So your spirit guides are working with you heavily and heavily. So you might find more triggers at this time, or people might try to trigger you because they want you to stay. Some people want you to stay in a trapped energy, right? Go to where you are loved is what I'm hearing. Go to where they celebrate you. Go to where you feel appreciated, and you don't have to worry about putting up your defenses, right? Because you know you're loved and accepted where you are. So you are a very special person, Pile 1. People are going to love you when they see the true you. Don't be scared to let the true you show, because I'm getting that the right people will be drawn to you is what I'm seeing. And the wrong people who are not drawn to you, they're not meant for you. They're meant for a different path, and they have their own lessons to learn. But you guys are walking the right path, so the right people will be drawn to you to help you on your journey. Okay, so time is, what else I'm getting is time is very precious. We don't want to waste our time on people who are set in their ways of misunderstanding us, or who want to manipulate us or make us feel less than. We want to be in people with the same energy who respect us, who respect that when we spend time with one another, that is a treasure, because this time will never come again, right? So like if you spend time with a loved one, or one day out the week with a loved one, that is very special time, because you'll never get this time again, and those turn into memories. And when we no longer maybe can see that person, or maybe we might move away, we have these memories to hold on to make special places in our heart. So I'm getting, if somebody doesn't appreciate you or the time you spend with them, you leave that person alone until they learn to spend time, to appreciate you. Okay? So that's what I have for Pile 1, how you heal, which is through sleeping and through your dreams, through your spirit guides and ancestors, and also your special tribe of friends, whether it be online or people that you can go to or you can call, or for some of you guys, you will be soon meeting these people on your journey. Okay? So good luck on this journey, and I hope this helped you guys out a lot. Okay, so now we're moving on to Pile 2. Hello, Pile 2. Okay, so if you guys chose spider, I haven't seen spider in a long time. I was just talking about spiders earlier. My son loves spiders. He's always talking about spiders. But that's funny that we get spider today, right? So Pile 2, I'm feeling a lot of moon energy with this pile. So some of you might be Cancers or have moon in your first house. You guys might have Venus, Mercury, or rising sign, or a moon sign in Cancer, because I'm feeling a lot of moon energy. So I'm getting one way, the way that this pile heals Pile 2 is that you guys have like a guardian, and the guardian could be a spirit animal. For some of you, it might be. Some of you guys might actually have dogs, and that spirit animal actually works through that dog to protect you. So when you feel like this sense of protection, it helps heal you. It almost puts you in like a sheltered psychic bubble, so that you're able to heal yourself and do what you need to do to heal yourself. Now with this energy, you guys are always transforming and always changing. Like I'm getting like a little bit of shapeshifter energy. So you guys might have like a wolf energy yourself, about yourself, that you're always kind of going a little bit on the wild side. Maybe you need time to yourself. You might feel like time to get your head clear, because it's easy for it to get chaotic a little bit in your head. And when you feel like this, it's almost like when a werewolf, or or when a person turns into a werewolf, they feel a little bit of that beast coming out, of that chaos. So when you feel like this means you're on the brink of transformation, and when you are, it's very easy for you sometimes to get hurt. So if you do get hurt or you find yourself in a vulnerable way, how do you guys heal from that is through your guardian helps a lot. Your guardian actually, like I said, put you in this cycle bubble, and they watch over you and make you feel protected, because that's why you see wolf moon, I will watch over you. So again, your spirit guardian or your spirit guide or your spirit animal makes you feel protected, and that's how you heal. Also, this is a very powerful pile. You guys sometimes will tear yourself apart to put yourself back again, or you might go through trauma situations or traumatic situations where something you feel has ripped you apart, but slowly but surely you guys will put yourself back together again. And I hear you guys get stronger every freaking time. Like every time you feel like you get ripped apart or somebody has hurt you, you know, you get put in this psychic bubble again. I'm seeing like this psychic, like white light or moonlight around you. And it's like this, you have this protective spirit that guards that bubble while you heal, while you put yourself back together again. Okay, and people are so amazed by this, because people really think it would be the end of you, but each time you come back even stronger, like you put yourself back even stronger than you were before. So people really do underestimate you, pile one. But also I do want to say this, that doesn't mean you should also let people, just because you have a strong spirit doesn't mean you should let people hurt you either. Okay, you know, you have to, this pile needs to learn boundaries because of how you guys are, you know what I mean, that you offer so much and you have so much of a powerful energy. Sometimes people want access to this energy, so you have to make sure you put up boundaries. Again, I do get that you guys do this, or your spirit guide or your spirit animal helps you with these boundaries. So let's see what messages we have. So what I get is that the spirit guardian, they help balance you out as well. They're a healthy balance, and they help you balance yourself out. Okay, again, and oh my God, just check it out, guys. Remember what I was saying, like you guys are put in like a psychic bubble, and this and your spirit guide kind of protects you and watch over you. Didn't I say that? If you don't remember, rewind it. But that's what this looks like, right? And this card to me always reminds me the equivalent of strength. So if you look, there's like different card versions of strength in the background. There's different versions of strength. So you build your strength back up while you're in this psychic bubble. Like you guys are strong beyond belief. And this resonates with exactly with what I said. Like you guys are put in this like bubble, and your spirit guide like protects over you and make sure nobody can come through this bubble while you heal. It's amazing. And it's just amazing to see this confirmation come out this way. You know what I'm saying? And it even came out in reverse. So it's almost like, you know, how like while you're healing, it's like on top, that this guardian stands on top of the bubble so they can see if anybody comes from miles away trying to come near you while you're hurting. Like you guys are really protected, you know, and you guys are very strong. So you and your spirit animal, because I do see the strength card, and the strength card usually has the lion, but in this case we have the wolf. So we're seeing lion and wolf. So I'm feeling like you guys just are really heavily protected by spirit animals, and or your animal totems. If you guys don't know what animal totems, that can be homework for some of you to look it up and see what animal totems. Native Americans believe that we were born like with 9 animal totems, and these animals help us get through the journey, our life's journey. They're also protectors of us as well. So that's pretty amazing. So some of you guys might be at school, and school might be very troubling for you, or you might be going through a lot, you know, whether it's college, or some of you might just be studying, like studies that you find interesting. This also helps I don't know if you might not even know this because you're drawn to it, but books help you heal as well, pal, too. It also helps put you into that like psychic bubble where it's like you don't focus on the problems at hand, but you're actually able to think of other things. Like you can channel and focus your energy, and that helps you heal as well. You know what I mean? When you kind of go study things or read books, this is also very healing for you. So if you didn't know that, you know that now. So we also get that, you know, you're finding out who you are, but you don't let everybody close to you. It's very hard to get close to my pile ones. I'm sorry, my pile twos. So you guys might watch pile 1 too, because I said that. So my pile twos, you guys are very, when I get this card, this is like She's So High Above Me card, you know, that song She's High Above Me. This reminds me of that. And you guys are very hard to get to know. And not only that, like she's above the clouds, and then she wears a mask, but she has her true self. And see how she's putting herself together. Oh my gosh, remember pile 2 that I say, you guys, like when you go through something, it's like it might tear you apart, but you slowly but surely put your own self back. And if you look, she's holding puzzle pieces and she's putting herself back together again. Like that's her true self. And when you do, it's like you get stronger every time, and you limit the access that others might have for you. You know, then you know your worth. So every time you have to put yourself back together, pile 2, you do it stronger, and you make yourself even more inaccessible. Right? Like people have to really be worthy of you to even, you know, be around you, be around your energy. So I find that really amazing, and that's awesome that you guys do that, and you have this connection with your spirit guides and your spirit animals or your animal totems like that. Your spider might also be one of your animal totems, so you can look up the spider animal totems to see if you relate to spider animal totem. And then that's weird because well, not weird, but you know, he has books. So you guys, some of you might be writers as well, because spider is the animal totem for writers. Okay, usually writers have the spider for animal totem. So I really found this pile really amazing. So you guys heal through your spirit animal and spirit guide. So they put you in this little bubble, this psychic bubble, and protect you from anything that would be harmful, or I'm hearing especially harmful energy that might be aimed at you. And you guys slowly build yourself back together again, better than even before. Okay, so good luck with all that, pile 2, and keep building yourself up and keep lifting yourself up, because where I'm seeing the sky's the limit for you. You know, you might even go further than that. So we are going to move on to pile 3. Thank you guys. Okay, so hi, pile 3, and we have butterfly. So if you chose butterfly, pile 3, for how you heal, I have you guys heal through your anger side. And I'm getting that some of you might not even know this, but anger is actually healing for you. It's good to have a healthy outlet. So when you feel this anger come on, you know, you can channel it and put it in a healthy outlet. What I see that you guys actually do is you stand up for yourself, and anything that feels binding on you or restraining, or because it says anger in chains. So and it says, when I read in the book, that I just want to be free. So one way that you guys might heal yourself is maybe you might just break away from the situation altogether that it's making you feel hurt, because anger is just a cover up for hurt, right? For feeling hurt. But you get like this power surge, pile 3, when you're angry, and it actually helps fill in the cracks where that you might be feeling hurt, and that might be healed. So your anger acts like a power push to help heal that. And like I said, one way you guys do that is like you break free of whatever situation is that is causing the hurt, that is causing that anger, so you can heal. Because for you it's instantaneous. You know, you don't have to sit around, you don't have to think about it, you're not indecisive about it, like oh, this situation is hurtful for me. Should I stay in this situation? No, pile three. You guys are going to get out of Dodge. You're going to leave that situation. You might find yourself jumping into your car, or if you're in a car, even with this person, I'm hearing some of you might even hop out of the car because it's just like you have to be free from this energy because it's stifling for you, to be in that energy because you're not indecisive about what hurts you. You you know you just know you need to be free from this energy so you can heal. You just know that and some of you guys, that some of you might even have anger management problems, and that you might want to strike, you might want to pick up things and smash and break them, and that wouldn't do anybody good. But for some reason, oddly enough, this helps heal you. So what I was thinking one time on the Kardashians, I think they went to like a demolition place, and it was Kendall and Courtney, I think, and they were you're like able to smash and break things. So it could be like glass. They might give you a sledgehammer or just things to break things, and that's actually very healing for some people. So I'm feeling for some of you guys, this might be a way to go. And if you look, there's even like shards of glass and stuff. So like I said, when you guys like break things or something, you might wonder like, why does that feel so freeing? That's because that energy needs to go somewhere, right? So when you're able to release this energy, that's when you guys are able to heal yourself, and you're very decisive about it, and you kind of you don't even think, you just know, like, hey, I just need to get out of here. I need to do what's best for me at this moment. And sometimes some people might not even get it, but this is how you heal. It's nothing personal to this person, but this is, that this anger you have, it can be very uncontrollable sometimes, and the best way you can control it is by getting away from that energy and getting out of that situation. Some of you, you guys might just like pack up a bag if you're in a relationship and just leave, and might go away for a couple days. You might have like I'm getting that sanctuary or a place where you can go where you kind of can vent. It's very good for you guys to have, and you might go to this place when something hurts you or get you in your feelings where you feel like this inner need to heal yourself. So let's see what this we have to say. So we have the universe trusts you to make the right choice. Feel it. You can now choose between seemingly indivisible ways. There will be a solution to this impossible situation. Put one choice out of your mind and move on with the other. There will never be a wrong choice. The only incorrect action at this time will be trying to do and have both. So I was drawn to this situation. So I don't know, because two kittens is always about a choice. So you might have made a choice, and it might have hurt you to either let this person go or to let this other situation go, but you had to choose one, and this might have hurt you, and this is why you might seem angry, because you might think to yourself, well, why did I have to choose? Why couldn't I have both? And it made you very angry, because to any way we lose something is some kind of form of death, right? But I'm getting that you guys did it. You did make the choice, but it's still hurting you, and it might make you angry, and this is why you're angry, because you're angry that you had to let something go. So again, guys, a good outlet for the anger, or just kind of being able to vent. If you have to break some things, do it in a safe, healthy way. You can find one of these demolition places. It could be very healthy for you and help you out. Some of you guys, boxing, kickboxing, karate, jiu-jitsu also could be helpful. Yeah, so this card is called the goodbye card for some. So I'm getting that some of you guys had to tell someone goodbye, and it was like very hurtful for you. You probably didn't want to do it, but a decision had to be made. Okay? Whether you chose yourself from this decision, you had to choose someone else who was more beneficial, or went along with the life plan you had in mind. And you see how she's wearing all black. So this goes with like how you have to leave something behind is almost like it's like a death, you know what I mean? That is a death. So it is very hard, and that is a grieving period. So you do have to allow yourself this grieving period to happen. So this one is like the Little Mermaid. Let me flip it so you can see. And it's like the best of both worlds. If you look, she's like in an air bubble. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you guys don't like to be trapped. You felt trapped in something, and you had to break free of the situation that was making you feel trapped. So maybe it was this you guys walked away from. And it's amazing, right? Because if you look, it's butterflies. I don't know why it's blurring up. Okay, there we go. So it's butterflies, and you guys pick the butterfly. So major transformations are going on within you right now. So some people just can't go, is what I'm hearing. Some people can't go with you. And although how much you might want these people to go with you, they have to stay behind because they're not part of that journey that you're about to embark on. Like the Little Mermaid, she left the water, right, in order to go on land. So when she left the water, there were many things she had to leave behind, like her family, you know, her father, her sisters, and friends that lived in the ocean. But I'm hearing that they just can't go. They can't go on this part of the journey with you. And that might be hurtful for you. And again, anytime you guys feel hurt, it brings down that anger for you guys, for this pile. So this is like the guardian angel card. So your guardian angel is with you. I feel like they do help you. And there is also, I feel like a soulmate along the way. So if you guys chose to be with a soulmate, some of you guys might have a baby with a soulmate, or having a baby with a soulmate, and this is why you have to go with this person. You might feel obligated to, you know, to choose family, and some of you guys might have a kid with this person. So you had to leave a situation alone for your family to start, or I'm hearing to start in your own family, and maybe you had to leave family behind so your other family could flourish. You couldn't take two. You know what I mean? So if you're starting your own family, pile 3, and you know you're used to being in your own family situation, like the family you grew up with, you know, your mother, your father, your sisters and brothers. When you start your own family, a lot of times, you know, you have to leave this family behind, but it's not like a forever behind, but it's just like realizing that this part of the journey, it's different. You know, this journey requires that you guys build your own foundations. You guys build your own new world. You guys have your own journey. So it's like you have to be willing to accept the changes that life brings. That's how we grow, right? So this is going to be constant in our lifetime. Every time we start a new journey, we're going to be faced with choices, and we have to face, and we have to make decisions, and we have to learn what needs to be sacrificed, what needs to be left behind, so new energy can come in and new situations can come in, and some things we even manifest to help us on our journey, so we can have always maybe you always dreamed of having this family. So when you dreamed of having this family, you know, that required that you had to leave something behind so you can start this new family, just like the Little Mermaid did. That was very sad that she had to leave behind her father and her sisters, you know, but she also entered a whole new world where she got the love of her life. So sometimes sacrifices just have to be made, pile 3. And again, long as we direct our anger in a healthy way, then there's nothing wrong with the anger. Your anger actually helps heal you. So even if you get mad, you want to shout, cry, I'm hearing, long as it comes out, it's all very healthy for you. You just want to make sure you want to get it out, because if it's trapped in the body, it actually can be very toxic and not good for you. So let these changes come. Again, this pile is really transforming and changing. Let it come, because it's a part of life, right? And you never know what comes back around again in different forms. All right, so pile 3, good luck on your journey, and I hope you guys learn to make these changes gracefully. Okay, so we're moving on to pile 4. Okay, so pile 4, if you chose the hand, and on the hand it says like handmade. I'm sorry, I said backwards. Yeah, it says handmade. So I get that you guys might spend a lot of time making things like arts and crafts, do it yourself. You might guys make clothes. So this might be also healing for you as well, by being creative, doing things yourself. You guys can make handmade, things made from scratch, food wise. It could be like bread, cakes, cupcakes. This also I'm hearing is healing for you. Some of you guys might do needlepoint. Some of you guys might knit also as well. Anything that you can make by your hands is also very healing for this pile. Also, I'm getting for this pile that you guys are good caretakers. Being a good caretaker, taking care of your family is also very healing for you. When you worry about others' needs, it keeps all the worries off of you, and that way you're able to heal a lot of your inner issues. It has siblings, younger friends, and responsibility. So being responsible, taking care of your family, taking care of your siblings. Some of you guys look after your siblings. Some of you might even have them in your care. Maybe your mother and father are not in your life and you are the caretaker. Your brothers and sisters might look up to you to take care of them because of some unfortunate incident with your parents, and that helps you heal. To be able to take care of your brother and sister helps you heal, even though I'm getting that they might be a handful. Some of you, it could be animals as well, but I'm getting even though that these people are these animals that you have to care for, they could be a pain in the butt, but it helps heal you. You know, it's like what you're here to do. So we also have sacrifice. And this to me goes hand in hand with the caretaker, because that is like a sacrifice. Whether it's even, this could be, some of you could even be mothers, okay? So that is all like a sacrifice. When we caretake, when we take on the responsibility, we sacrifice our time, we sacrifice our energy, we sacrifice a lot of who we are, because we could, like, you know, throw the kids off somewhere else, or throw our family off somewhere else, or throw our animals off somewhere else and go out and party, or go out and do what we want to do. So that is a sacrifice when you do make the decision to care for loved ones, right? But it's very healing for you, and it brings you major blessings. And you guys, I'm getting you guys are super strong to do it. Like, you're super strong, and you guys are also very protective of your family as well. So you're built for this. Yeah, for some of you guys, I'm getting like you guys might have maybe a narcissistic mother, or a mother who put the responsibilities on you, and some of you guys had to leave this mother behind. Those of you that resonate with that, you know who that goes for. And some of you might be males, and maybe you had a narcissistic partner that you had to leave behind, and you had to care for these younger children. They might have been her children, or this person might even use it because they know that you have these they might have used you because they know you had this nurturing ability. Like, you take your responsibility very heavy, so they know that they have this about you, and they wanted kids with you, or they might have left. Like, I'm getting for some of you, these are not even your kids, but you stepped up and made a sacrifice to take care of these children. And some of them could be teens. You might be taking care of teens, you know. So this could be mother, past lover, somebody who was just narcissistic and thought of only themselves. Yes, I'm getting that a lot of people seen you as prey and left these children on you because they felt like you were like vulnerable. They feel like you would do this, but little do they know you're getting all these blessings by being a caretaker, and you're healing all the wounds that you had in yourself. You're healing through this. Like being around children, their energy is very healing for you. And you're actually learning a lot about yourself through this situation. Yeah, didn't I say learning about yourself? Like if you look, he's like looking at the, so it's like the thinker card to me, because it's like he's looking, and I think it says all's well. I can't remember. All's well that ends well. So it's like with you, it's a responsibility. You stood up and you're like, all's well that ends well. Either way, you know what I mean? Either way, this has to be done, and you're willing to do this work. And to me, this reminds me like you guys might have just went to a place and got adoption papers, or you're in the middle of adopting, making it official. And because this is like help you find out so much about yourself. For some people, this would have pushed them over the edge, or they would have said forget about it, but this actually help you kind of step into who you are, you know, and know what you're built for. And these, I'm getting that they love you very much. They're so appreciative. Like these are a tribe you will have for the rest of your life. So you're making like your own family. You're learning to see who you are. So by you being this caretaker and caring for loved ones, whether they're, you know, their children, your children, whether you've been abandoned, you had to take care of someone's children, whether your mother or father abandoned you, or your partner, and you have to take care of these children. I'm getting that they love you all the more for it. They see, and sometimes that they might act out in anger because they're testing you, and they're in their own emotions sometimes about feeling abandoned. But they love you so much, they know you're a safe place to let out these emotions. And you know, it's like inside you have this armor. Again, Pile 4, you guys are very strong and you're built for it. I get that you some of you might make these kids a lot of or animals, but you make them a lot of homemade knickknacks. So it could be like I'm getting maybe sweaters, mittens, things like that. They really love it, and they're very proud whenever you make them something. Okay, you're very much loved. You're very much loved by these siblings, younger friends, or whoever you have a responsibility over, or whoever you chose to take this responsibility over, Pile 4. Okay, so that's how you guys heal, by being a caretaker and handling responsibility. Okay, so good luck with that, and bless you guys for, if you've done this, bless you guys for stepping up and taking care of the responsibility of making sure that these kids or these family members or animals are okay. So thank you guys. That is the end of the reading. I felt like we all could use a little bit what helps us heal, especially these days. It's like April's been so super crazy that everywhere you look left and right, we're being pulled in like such crazy energies. So if we can find nice healing places or things that help us heal from these traumatic things that we're going through, you know, that's more of energy that we definitely could use. So good night, guys, and or good morning, and I will see you guys next time. There is one thing I did want to add to Pile 4's reading. So Pile 4, I hope you still listen to this. I just wanted to share it because it went with the sacrifice card. So it says, as you grow into a role you may not have asked for, you show how strong you are. You may also make a sacrifice for a younger person and take up a duty, chore, or burden that did not fall to you in order to spare another. There is a heroic aspect in this card. It may not be immediately obvious to you or others, but you will be able to truly make a difference. Make the best of this opportunity to grow into this role of elder, wise one, and leader, even if you didn't ask for that. And didn't you guys get the sacrifice card? I just feel like that is so amazing how all four of these readings resonated and were in sync with one another. Okay, so I just wanted to add this on to Pile 4's reading. Alrighty, thank you. This is it. I'm for real this time, guys. Bye.